Hi, guys. We are live. We are on episode 8 of 2025. Let me just turn on Instagram. Awesome. We are now live on Instagram. And let me just double check my platform. Awesome. Okie dokie. Done. Change. Okay. Few changes that we've just had to make. Awesome. I can now see our chat. Hello, everyone. It's going to be an amazing discussion today. Because let me ask you, who among you are actually getting your home sorted? Who are having repairs in their house? Who are having ongoing dramas in the house like I am? Like in my head, the song Never Ending Story just keeps playing, right? Never Ending Story. I don't know if you remember that song. La 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 la. Anyway, who can relate to this? So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening again to everyone. Episode 8 of Cuppa with Michelle. Grab your cup of coffee, tea, or water. Or if you're watching this at night, grab your glass of vino. That's fine too. My coffee is quite hot. I might just put that down. I can't drink very hot coffee. Can you? Anyway, so today I want to talk about something so many of us face, which is balancing the challenges of working from home while you're trying to run your life smoothly. So let me paint a picture. Imagine trying to focus on work while there's constant noise, interruptions, people moving, dogs walking around asking for your attention in the house. That's been my reality lately with this ongoing repairs. I have this bathroom issue that's been going on since we moved to this new place. Before we moved to this new place, it was all the repairs that had to be done in the previous house. After all the dramas and after all the repairs and after all the disruptions with my work, we actually had to leave anyway. So, you know, stuff like that happens. It's so easy to let these frustrations take over your day, but here's what I've learned. Even when things feel out of control, we can still keep control on we can still control how we show up. We can still keep a control over how we react to those things. That's what I'm choosing to do. Push through and focus on what I can control, like my work and my goals and my family. So, who else here, tries to get around running a household, putting kids to sleep, preparing meals for everyone, attending to everyone's needs before yours, or even before your business? I'm very interested to find out. I remember when my children were growing up, when they were very little, I would actually get all the household chores done. And when they were asleep, that was the only time I would actually do whatever work I had to do. Back then, when we first moved to Canberra, it was just getting stuff sorted around the house, sewing my curtains, creating things that we needed at home that we couldn't straight away access because we've just moved our whole family. We've just relocated our whole family, put 2 kids in school, and funds were low. So I had to make things happen. When I had my first child, I wanted to get my business up and running, and I had to work around her schedule. So working from home isn't as glamorous as a lot of people think. They go, "Oh, you're so lucky. You're working from home. You can dictate your own time." To a certain extent, you can, but you're also juggling everything around you. It's really a juggling act. Okay, so if you want to create change, you'll have to find the time. For me, it's often the quiet times at night. Even right now, on weekends, I actually try to be around my husband, my children. School holidays, I want to be where they are when they come here because we're now basically empty nesters. When my kids come and visit, I work around their schedule. I work around their waking time, right? So I have to work before they get out of bed. Lucky they are actually, how do you call it? They wake up quite late. So I work in the morning and I work at night when they're off to bed. See, if you want something done, if you want to make a change, if you want to improve where you're at in your business, you have to try and carve the time in the hours that you have. We're not the only moms that work from home. There's so many successful leaders and mothers out there that are working from home and doing exactly that, working around the schedules of their family, carving the time. If you're not interested in changing your life, you're not going to carve the time. You will probably just carve excuses. And it's easy to carve an excuse. And a lot of the times we come up with excuses that are so, how do you call it? True. After all, whatever it is that you say is true, right? If you say you can't do something, then you can't do it. If you say you're too busy, then you're too busy. But if you actually say, hold on, I'm going to carve the time, I'm going to push through, even if I've got a Doberman barking upstairs, like what's happening right now, then you will make it happen, you know? So I want you guys to look at your situations, especially if you're just in that point where you're trying to set up a business, or you're trying to decide whether or not you're able to actually set up a business amidst all the chaos that's happening in your house. Sit down, write down your goals, and find the time. See where you can carve the time. Sorry, I'm trying to see who my Doberman's barking at. And yes, it's people outside. Okay. So I'd like to know, amongst all the working moms here, amongst all the even the single women who are stay at home, building their house, preparing their house, or managing their household, what are your strategies in carving time? I'd love to hear how you carve the time, what your ideal working times are. Is it first thing in the morning? Is it last thing at night? Is it during lunch break? When you have babies, you don't exactly carve the time in the beginning or the end of the day. You carve it during their sleeping hours, right? And you also have to juggle in there, tidying up the house, getting their food ready, and so on and so forth. So what's your strategy? We are currently live in 5 platforms. So I'd love to hear from you. Let me know what you are thinking and what your strategies are. Okay? So finding time isn't just, ticking the boxes or staying busy. It's about really investing in your life, in what you want to create, in your dreams. For me, working from home has given me the freedom, to be there for my family when they come home. Or right now here in Fiji, I'm here for my family when they want to visit. When they want to visit, they know I'm going to be home, even if my husband's away at work. And I love that I have the freedom to work around their schedules. I have the freedom to make things work with them and with my business. But that kind of freedom comes with responsibility. You might have to sacrifice a little sleep, or say, no to invitations to certain parties, certain catch ups. But every effort you make is worth it, whether it's building a business, pursuing a passion or a hobby, or simply creating more stability for your family. The time to carve out today, the time that you can carve out today is what's actually going to be shaping your future. Okay? So again, when you're going through that, when you're carving out the time, remember, you're not the only mother that's building something from home. You're not the first woman to try and balance and juggle all these um, family life, kids, teenagers, uh, running around and getting kids from school to after school and all that. We're not the first ones. We're not the only ones. There are so many out there. Okay. I do know that working from home isn't easy. That's been my life. That's been my life since, oh my goodness, what? 2000 and 2001. Since 2001, and even before that, when in 1989, when I was juggling everything, work life balance, it wasn't easy. It's never easy. It can also feel isolating. It's also overwhelming. And oh my goodness, let's face it, exhausting at times, right? But it's also an incredible opportunity. You're building something that matters to you. You're building your dream. You're building something that you've always wanted for yourself. And you're building something not just for today, but for tomorrow, for your future, for you and your children. So here's my challenge to you. Take a few minutes tonight to think about where you can carve out a little more time for your goals, for your dreams, for this new business that you want to venture into. Maybe it's waking up 15 minutes earlier or even an hour earlier, working during nap time or cutting back on something that doesn't really deserve your energy and your attention, like TV, Netflix, um, Stan, Disney, I don't know, whatever it is that's occupying your time, or even scrolling endlessly on social media. If you're struggling to balance at all your time right now and you currently can't see where you can carve the time, drop a comment below. Let's talk about it. Let's share ideas. Let me help you find where you can carve the time. Or sometimes, you know what? There are moments when I'm struggling with something where I don't really want a solution. I just want someone to listen to my challenges. When I voice out my challenges, I actually find my own solutions. So if you're finding that you can't share these thoughts, these challenges with your partner just yet, or if you don't have a partner, you know, put put them in the comment section and let's all help each other out. Again, as I always say, women have to help each other out. Women who work from home, single women that stay at home, women that have these dreams that they don't think that they can accomplish. We all need to support each other because you know what? It is accomplishable. It is doable. If you ever thought it wasn't, again, Google all these working women who built their empires from home, their legacies from home, because there are so many. Hey, Fina, how are you? I don't know how to look at this other one, but that's okay. Again, as I said, as we go through, maybe I might try something like this. As I go through all your responses, I will be able to I will be able to comment and see who you guys are. It's just very tricky when you're doing the streaming from several different platforms. Okay. Again, if you guys are wondering how I'm doing this right now, I'm doing it through StreamYard. There are a lot of other apps out there right now, and I am actually playing around with a few of them. It's all about automation, making things easier for you, and simplifying your day to day activities. Okay. So, anyway, thank you for joining me today. Thank you for spending your time with me. If you're watching this as a replay, do comment hashtag replay. I am trying to find the perfect time to actually come on live. Every chance I get to reassess what I'm doing, I do. So I'd love your comments and suggestions. And I do hope that this Cuppa with Michelle has reminded you that the challenges we face while we're working from home are really opportunities that are waiting to happen. If you're ready to take your work from home journey to the next level, or even if you're wanting to get started on your work from home journey, then let's connect. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Michelle T. Jones for more updates, and follow me in the platform that you are jumping in from. You're not alone. Together, we can build businesses and lives that thrive. We are a great community, and I'll see you next time for episode 9. Until then, keep showing up for yourself, and remember, you've got this. So if you're noticing, I am a bit distracted because I'm hearing people coming. Again, distractions of working from home. But hey, They're easy distractions to solve, they're easy distractions to eliminate. So let me help you if you can't figure out how to eliminate your distractions. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.